Hey y'all, what's going on? I know y'all not used to me looking, coming on, scarf down and all of this, but I was asked over on my main channel about my face routine, but I figured I'd put it over here and just share it over there or whatever. About what I use for my face. So, and y'all forgive me, I need my, did that thing just start? I think it did. Anyway, my nails done. So, okay, here we go. What I do for my face. Now, y'all, my face has been going through some stuff, and I hate to say this, and you know, somebody might say, well, I haven't had this problem with that or whatever, but I want to say, and just to put it to the test, I haven't been using it, the Queen collection. I don't know, y'all, if this is it or not, but I happen to get, well, I got a breakout. Oh, that looks so tacky. I got a breakout down here, but this is my, when I'm going through area, ladies, y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I always expect a bump there. Okay, but then I broke out and got a bump over here, and I had one up here, and then at one point on the tip of my nose, and I was like, wait a minute, now something's going on. Okay, and I know, that I do like my brushes every 3 or 4 days or what however, so I was like, okay, well, let me get a little bit more rigorous on that too, just to make sure. So I have kind of stopped this for a little bit, and I went back to um, using my BB Dream, y'all know, BB cream, and also y'all know I use the Allison Raphael, the mineral foundation. So I'm just trying to see, and maybe my face just needed a break. Like I'm not one that can constantly do foundation and this type of thing. So that's why I try to see, stay on my skin or whatever. But my ass is getting older, and, So anywho, okay, so I'm just gonna share with y'all my routine and what I do, what I have in rotation right now. Now, since I'm kind of dealing with a couple of bumps or whatever for my cleanser instead of my regular, which is this. Um, well, here lately it's been, I love black soap, and it is the Dr. Woods facial cleanser with a exfoliator in it. But because I felt like I needed to kind of get on it, I had to go for my Biore pore unclogging scrub, and it also has that acylic acid or whatever it is. So I said, okay, I'm gonna go for that, and just kind of try to use it. Brent was like, "Mama, go to the Neutrogena." Now I'm gonna go for this. Okay, so I would clean my face with this. This is what I've been doing. But to clean my face, I use this. What is this? Dermatouch natural brush because I am not, do not, don't want to, don't feel no kind of way about not having that what is that one scrubber that's 199? Like I couldn't, I keep eyeballing it, and then one time I seen it kind of on sale. I was like, oh maybe, hell no, I'm just not gonna be able to do it, you know. And so I went for this one. This is the Dermatouch Natural Skincare. Now I got mine offline on Outlook. I use some referral coins that I had on there, and I got it. I seen it was on, and I got it. Best thing I ever did. Now, uh, I'm gonna show you. This is all I need. I don't know. Some people may need the Pro Clarisonic to get their face mopped and turned on, but if it's that bad, go to the damn dermatologist. Okay. Anyhow. So they give you two brushes in here. This is the one for sensitive skin, uh, sensitive skin normal. Um, this one is the one for oily skin with the black and white on it, and it has two levels. That's one. You hit it, and then you hit it again. Now you don't want to be like, don't do that. You want to go in small circles lightly. You don't want to turn a nap up off your face. And y'all know I will go overboard with some abrasion, honey. But I have realized that that's just not cute, especially with the y'all know the little skin thing. that I got that I'm using. Don't go, yeah. And I was reading where someone was saying you really got to be careful with that. They really did mess up their skin, and I could see how you could do that. So, you know, I decided that I would only do that once every 6 to 8 weeks. The y'all know the little thing, the home microdermabrasion, every 6 to 8 weeks, once, and be done with it, one and done. You know, not a couple of times a week. Hell no. You know, with this brush, this works for me. Now, if you can't find this, I will leave the link below for Sigma because I think they still have it. They have one that's like $30. You know, I do think you should put like a brush in your rotation. It works for me. I really do like it, and I think, you'll see the differences right away with your skin and it being clean. So that's the gist of it. So I will take and put this on, squeeze, some on, and get it going. Now, before I go to cleaning my face, y'all have to take, if you wear makeup, uh, you know, do some wipes. Now, these are Equate Soft and Smooth. Now, these are regular wipes. I do this, but I use that little Dollar Tree Pond's. Y'all know that cold cream, honey, to take some makeup off? Yeah. You know, take your makeup off first with a wipe or whatever. Just take that off first. Do it or use whatever makeup wipe remover you use to get the makeup off first. Because if you don't, you know what I'm saying? You still, it's just kind of laying on there. So do that first. I definitely have to do that. And I went for a little bit and I wasn't doing that. And that wasn't cute for my skin. Okay, so after that, now that I did this, now that I clean. Okay. The next thing is the toner. Y'all know Witch Hazel is always going to be that for me. But here lately, to really cut the oil in my skin, I have been using this Humphrey Citric Witch Hazel I got from Vitacost. You already know I live for Vitacost. As you can see, I use it. It doesn't take much on your cotton swab. Hit it, hit your face, hit your neck, all that. I do that. Then you go into whatever you're using for a moisturizer, cream, or serum, whatever you're doing, you go into that. Now, I have some kind of, discoloring there and right there and there. And part of it is sideburns, y'all. But I have been, Keisha told me a long time ago about this Skin Renewal Dark Spot Corrected by Garnier Fructis. And I take a little bit and I go under here a very little bit. And I kind of pat a little bit, and I do mean a little bit. And I put here and I put here and under my eye, that's it. Okay? Just every day. Now I just started back to doing this about I don't know, maybe 2 weeks ago, because y'all, my eyes will clear up and I'll be jazzy and won't continue because I don't want it to get real light. Then I go into my, now I have various different moisturizers I use, but right now I'm using this because this is all free, has aloe in it and everything. It's aloe and green tea oil free moisturizer. Abba Botanicals. This is on Vitacost as well. I've talked about this before. It's face crack. I use it very light. I don't feel sooty, after I put it on, but I still use. No, I didn't do that, honey. I'm gonna get this. I don't know how. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on my face, y'all. I'm not letting my stuff go to waste. I'm just, yeah. I'm putting that on. And yes, I do put this on after I put my eye cream. I just kind of go, around that spot, or whatever. But this was inexpensive, y'all, for real. It's white. The consistency is not heavy. It's a little light cream like. Put that on, honey, and ride with it, okay? Now, if I am doing the day, now this is definitely going to be my nighttime. With this, it does not have a SPF in it. I suggest everybody have a SPF. I don't give a damn what you're doing. Get you one separate or whatever. Now, when I know that I'm going out, I use my staple Garnier Fructis with the SPF 15 in it and roll with it. That's it. I'm done. You know. Another thing that I do that I, started back to doing as far as my lips, I use this Sally Henson um lip, it gets that skin and everything off real cheap. I use this on my lips. That's it. So yeah, I hope that helps. I do have I think I already told you about this and I did have this out. This aloe vera gel. I use this after I do the microdermabrasion or anytime I do a mask or anything like, anything like that, abrasive like that. I use this 100%, 99% aloe vera gel. I put it on at night. It's not greasy, not oily, none of that. If I've done like the abrasion to my face or whatever. Once I'm through with these breakouts that I seem to be having and it's getting better, I will put this back up and go back to my Dr. Woods facial cleanser. Again, this is on Vitacost. It has never stirred me wrong. Never stirred me wrong. Now, I do have another facial cleanser that I can, you know, suggest. The Pores No More by Dr. Brad. I heard about it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. But I will be quite honest with you. I get just as good a result with this Biore as with this Dr. Brad. That is a whole lot more than this. I'm just being real with you. You know, don't hesitate to try like the Walgreens or Walmart brand of something like Neutrogena or whatever. Y'all try it. But once you get something, stick with it. Find what your face likes and roll with that. And I will tell you that my face lives and loves any kind of black soap. And if I'm extremely oily and it's deep in the summer, then I have to use a little bit of peppermint soap on my face. If not, I'm sorry, y'all. If not peppermint soap, I will use my grapefruit soap, but I try not to use that. It's usually peppermint to like cut down on the sootiness in my face to really cut the grease, and it does kind of open the pores where you can really kind of draw that grease and grime or whatever out of there. So, I'll do that if it really gets bad, but this never fails me. This is my second bottle of this. If I don't use this, y'all know that I will go and get my black soap from Coastal Scent. They have it all the time under from Africa or whatever. Like, you know, black soap. It's what I use. That's it. It works for my skin. It works good with oily skin. It also has a little shea in it. I'm not telling you to use this. And if you got dry ass skin, just stay your ass away from black soap, please. Find something else because you are going to look like a ash. Don't do it. And I hate to say that, or if you decide you want to do it with dry skin, you are going to need to spackle some moisture on your face or some oil or whatever. So, I would say normal to oily or just normal skin is definitely, this is a plus. This is a plus. And I am not going to say, because some people say, this is only for black folks. But what? Like I can't. If you have oily skin, I don't give a damn what color you are. Use it. Like it's not that serious. But whatever you do, don't be going to sleep with makeup on your face. That's about like going to bed with a stinking ass. Come on. Don't do it. And I know you can be been out and had a drink or whatever. Keep your wipes by your nightstand. I have wipes in here and then in my room where you can hit your face and at least get as much as you can off of it. So I keep a witch hazel in there, which this is the one that I keep in my room, and then I keep one in here as well. Sometimes, just real quick, and I will suggest this to those that have dry skin. This is the vitamin E, 5,000 IU, whatever that means. Shit. I will do this after microdermabrasion as well, like I'll run these together. Use this afterwards just to make sure I don't have any scarring or anything. And then this to kind of, bring that moisture back to my face. Vitamin E, you can't go wrong with that. But if you have dry skin and you're in the middle and you still decide to use this, you're going to need some vitamin E or something, honey. Just don't do it. Damn it. So, y'all, that's pretty much the gist of it. That's my everyday. Twice a day. That's it. I make sure that I use a toner twice a day. I'm at it. When you wake up in the morning and at night before you go to bed, this is my same routine. It is what it is. Especially now, I have to be a little bit more diligent because this is crazy. So I ain't gonna be able to do that. So that's it. Sorry this was long, but I was asked about this. Sorry I came on looking hot. Now I need to put that back in my purse because I keep this in my room and I brought it in here and put this Dr. Brad's back in here. I will still. Oh, I'm blue. Okay, over here. You know, I'm still blurry. I keep this one in and I've taken these things out. Now, I'm not going to put this in rotation back in my room until after I get every little bitty bump off my face. I'm not here to play. And I'm just not here to play with my face, so that's it. My moisture. And this has a whole system. And I do have this mask as well. So if you go on Vitacost and look for this brand, they have a whole system, toner and everything, if you want to try it. I haven't had a problem. It's natural. Hadn't caused me any issue, so definitely, if you're interested, try it out or whatever. I will leave the link below for Sigma, but you may want to Google and see if you can find this. I thought I heard someone say they have them at Target, maybe. I don't know, but I definitely know. I'm pretty sure they still have it at Sigma. So I'll leave that below, and it's like $30. I will tell you that the brush is beneficial. I don't know what that Clarisonic is doing. Maybe it's a little bit more powerful or whatever. I don't know, but this has made a difference to me. Like, your skin really, really, really gets clean, but I cannot, let me tell you, clean your damn brushes and get you, even after you wash them out with a little soap, get you a little alcohol, put it on a cotton ball and wipe them your brushes off because you don't want to, you defeating the purpose if you're putting those dead cells and shit back on there. So don't do it. Get your alcohol and do that, each time. Set it right by wherever you have your brush at. Get you one of those little cotton ball bins, and if you like me, because me and Brittany have done this little thing where we'll take and put the cotton pads or balls or whatever, we will immerse them in alcohol, put a little bit of alcohol in there and kind of shake it up, not, a whole lot. And then when we get in there, it's already on there. The same thing. We've done that with Hazel as well. So, it's up to you. I got way twist this on. That's another thing. I don't, day or night, I'm going to put my Ruby Kisses lip balm on after I do my scrub and stuff because I'm a smoker, honey. Look, just lip color gone. Anywho, so I'm out, y'all. This was way too long. This was 18 minutes talking about some skin shit, looking up. So I'm out of here, y'all. If you have any questions, I will put those links below. Share with me your face routine. If you've done a video or whatever, share with me. Let me see what you're using or whatever, for your face routine. I would love to know, because if it's something that can help me, I definitely will, go for it. I think my skin could look better. I know I'm 43, and Lord willing, I'll be 44 this year, but I think it could look a whole lot better, so share that with me. I'm out. Bye.